Hi, tribe. So it's Reese, your Earth Mama and City Farm Girl, and I'm sitting in front of my new house. We moved at the the beginning of summer. A lot of moving stuff. Did a whole bunch of events, and so I couldn't do a proper garden here last spring, or even the summer. But this year I am, and I'm super excited because I'm going to be using the front yard, a piece of the side yard that we share with the next house, and the backyard. So this is kind of going to be a little bit of me showing you the ground, essentially, now that the snow has melted, and I'm making decisions about where I'm going to put things. So it's going to be mainly raised beds, pretty much, but I am going to do a little bit of a flower garden permanently in ground. We're going to see how that goes. If it doesn't do well this year, then I know I need to build some beds or do something on the side yard that I want to do, cut flowers. But it is herbalism. So while they are cut flowers and they are going to be beautiful, it is going to be cone flowers like echinacea. It's going to be some feverfew. It's going to be some chamomile. It's going to be some things that I'm going to make things with. And so I'm really excited about this journey because not only am I creating this garden for myself, I am creating this garden from Earth to Brooklyn, and some of the products will be available on the website. And so you'll get to see the whole grow up. You'll get to see the whole beginning to when I make something with it into the end. And so that's exciting to me. I'm sorry about how I look. So this is my first day outside after being sick for, what is today? I think today's a Tuesday, February 2nd or 3rd? Whatever the first Tuesday in February is, that's what today is. And so today's my first day out in the sun for a long time. Today is my first day not having a temperature. Yesterday it was 99, so it was low grade, but today nothing. So I'm very happy about that. But it was 102 and 102 on Friday and Saturday. Anyway, even I'm not immune. The rhythm still gets me. So I'm going to show you, and it is going to kind of look like the ground, but not just that. I'm going to show you some seeds that we're going to be planting. Well, I'm going to talk about it, and I'll show you the seeds, and we'll do that. And I'm so excited for you to follow this journey. So come on with me. So over here, I have 2 beds, and as you can see, because the sun is out right now, and the front gets like so much sun, we have woods in the back, which I wanted. But it does shade a bit of the plants and it does break down the sunlight a bit. But here, across the driveway, this side actually gets pretty good sun. You can see I might keep these 2 beds here. I might do some beds going down the side because, like, as you can see, it's like so much sunlight. We'll get to this side though in a minute. So as we cross the driveway, not very poetic, but you know, it is part of the house. This side gets a lot of sun, and I know you're like, wait a minute, there's shade right there. It's my vehicle. But as you can see, like, it still gets a good amount of sun. I might leave the car at the end of the drive or park it on the street if I feel like the plants aren't getting what they really need. But I don't plan on being that close to the driveway anyway. Like, exactly where the shadow is, where the shadow ends, is kind of where I want to start. And I want to go the whole length of our side, which you can tell is the longer grass. We purposely did not cut, they had someone cut theirs. We purposely did not cut ours and left ours long, so that way when this time of year came, when I am going to sow, I would be able to see, you know, a good idea of the property line. And I'm going to cut flowers over here. So this, I'm going to do feverfew and chamomile and echinacea and a whole bunch of other things that I can grow here. Right now, I'm going to try and grow them in ground. So over here, I'm going to try and do an in-ground cut garden. We will see how that turns out. That's the plan. We come back over here. This yard is ripe for so many things, but of course, and we don't live in an HOA, so I'm not so worried about that. I want to do some pretty like green stuff at the edge of the walk. I feel like that's very naked and it needs a little dressing up. Plus, because we don't have a lot of sidewalks, most of my neighbors are very considerate with their pet pickups. Some of them are not. And so that'll be a little bit of a discouragement for them. But I have a dwarf apple tree that I want to put right about here. You see the bushes from the house, so it'll be almost center to the yard. I kind of want to do a little fruit mini orchard in this area. This area gets sun all day, so we'll go around the back of the house. And I had planned on doing beds here because despite the shading now, this gets a lot of sun over here, and I hate to waste anything. So now mugwort naturally grows over here. And so I don't want to ruin that. So I'm not going to do the raised bed that I had intended over here. I'm going to do grow bags. Now, the problem is, there's my dwarf apple tree. The problem is, as you can see, we live by woods, and I wanted that. There's a creek down there. It's beautiful. The deer come as they please. Can't do anything about that. The fence line, I'm going to grow ivy and put a bed here in front of this pachysandra. My only concern is this tree. This tree is a beautiful tree that gets like a lot of leaves in the fall, and so I am concerned about that. But I am going to do some grow bags over here for some things that are not so pretty. We have a shed that's going to go over here. That's my orange tree. I was supposed to bring him in this winter. I feel so many regrets. I was so sick. The kids were sick. Like, everything was going on. I didn't. And then that's my wood for, my cardboard for going in the beds. Here, I actually already grow stuff. I'm going to grow mint again and lemongrass. It grew amazingly in this, the grass of the dirt of this tree. I mowed it completely down and then planted mint. So I did do a little bit of gardening. This is an elderberry plant. This is an elderberry plant. Let's hope it made it through the winter. This is a butterfly bush that I never planted, but I think it is still fine. It's dormant. It is perennial. It'll come back. But over here is where we're kind of homesteading. So that's the dog's crate, which we will probably move a little bit because the chicken coop is going over there. I'm so freaking excited to have chickens again. We had chickens before in our old house. A fox got them. Circle of life is very unfortunate. I love them because I had them since they were 2 days old. So we're going to have a larger fence run situation and then a small little coop inside. I want 6. Jay wants 4. We'll see who wins. Probably him, because I want him to help. But I'm gonna do some grow bags over here. It gets filtered light over here. Like, while these trees are not fully leaved up right now, it's still giving filtered light back here. And I want to throw some hydrangeas over there. I love hydrangeas, but I need to see the flowers again, because over here a bunch of daylilies and oh my god, I'm having a brain fart, but the hanging white flowers with the little white bells, can't think of it right now, they're up there. They usually come down this way. And then I might have some herbs just outside there, but up there doesn't get as much sun as you would think. They have a lovely mulberry tree right there, and luckily it hangs over all our stuff, so I don't cut it because I harvested the mulberry last year, or me, the kids ate the mulberry. So yeah, that's what we're doing back here. I do have some plans for the yard that aren't necessarily garden based in the traditional sense. I'm going to plant some ostrich fern all down here. Ostrich fern uses dappled light. As you can see, when the trees fill in, there's going to be a lot of trees. And ostrich fern, when they first came up, they're fiddlehead figs. They look like this, and you can eat them. And so I'll share that journey with you. I'm going to clean these leaves down, and I'm going to put railroad ties to really show the path that goes down to the creek. We have a gate down there so that you can get to the creek and enjoy it. So you know, it's all leaved up and a work in progress from the winter. Everything is woken today, or sunny today, but it's still hibernating. My neighbor's bamboo is invading the yard, so I'm actually going to make use of it by cutting some of it down and using it to be tent poles and trellises and everything like that. Look at my land's here, all protected. I'm doing okay.